Welcome back. Now it's the world's most celebrated dance event. Over 4,000 of the world's best dancers will come together for the World Hip Hop Dance Championship. Crews from over 50 countries are invited to compete against each other and capture the world title and international bragging rights, while hip hop icons, artists and celebrities make appearances and perform. Parktown High School for girls have qualified to compete in the World's Champs in Arizona. And to share more on the details of the dance competition, we're joined by Elsa, Miller and Zoe Betty Panda. Welcome to Morning Live, ladies.
Thank you.
Now, Elsa, just to start with you, tell us more about this competition. I mean, just watching that clip there, it looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, this is the highlight, I think, of the year. It's the international hip-hop, platform where teams from all over the world can go and showcase their talents. So as South Africa, we haven't really participated that much in the past, and I think this year is our chance. It's our time.
Speaking of this year being our time, how did you qualify for the competition? What was the process?
Basically, we had to compete against different dance studio and other school, and fortunately, we were the only school that qualified out of experienced dance schools.
In terms of the experience that the dancers themselves have, what kind of preparation goes into a competition, of such magnitude?
So just remembering that, hip-hop is actually a sport at Parktown Girls High. So it's like netball, like hockey. It's a recognized sport. So the girls practice. It's part of their extramural. So it's a very exciting sport for the girls to actually showcase their dance talents in a school environment. The
competition is only in August. Have you started preparing? Are you ready?
Yes, we have. We have started preparing since March.
Let's look at the academics, and I think both of you can answer this, because you said now that at Parktown Girls High, hip-hop is part of the curriculum. It's one of the sporting activities there. But how do the dancers themselves balance things out in terms of making sure that they keep the academics in check, but also balancing it with such a sport, considering that there's also travel involved, as we see with this championship in Arizona?
Look, it's a tough balancing act, but the girls know the importance of working hard, working smart, making sure that, in their off time, they use their time wisely. They have to keep up with the rest of the class, the rest of the grade. There's no excuses. So, it's just about working smart, catching up, building a relationship with the teachers, getting the work that they're supposed to do, and just preparing in advance.
Now, I can imagine that a competition like this and all the travel that's involved will involve a lot of money. Part of the reason why you're doing interviews and celebrating this great achievement by the school, firstly, but also to raise funds. Tell us more about the process and some of the costs involved with traveling to Arizona.
Sure. The tour was, over 600,000 Rand just to get the 15 girls over. We were very fortunate to have an anonymous sponsorship for half of that. The rest we've been raising, we've been desperately calling on people. We've been dancing at robots. We've been, beg, steal and borrow, whatever it's taken this far. It's really been a long slog. But we've appealed to travel and tourism. We've appealed to, the dance and drama institutes. So it's just a question of, waiting for those sponsors to get back to us. But the girls have been working, non-stop to get the rest of the money in.
What about the Department of Arts and Culture? Because there are some initiatives and programs that they have to empower the arts. Have you had any assistance from them? Have you, gone to them for the assistance for this specific competition?
Currently, we've made an application with them, but they haven't come back to us. So we are hoping they will be coming. And also the Department of Tourism, I'm in contact with the various departments, but they haven't come back to us.
Just finally, how far from the target are you?
We are appealing for about 200,000 Rand more.
For about 200,000 Rand more. I think the girls have done an amazing job representing South Africa, so it'll be interesting to hear a little bit more about this and from them as well. But thank you very much, Elsa and Zoe.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
That was Ilza and Zoe talking to us now. As I mentioned earlier on, dancers from more than 150 dance groups will be competing in the World Hip Hop Dance Championships out in Arizona in August 2018. Remember, you can share your views and thoughts with us on our Morning Live Facebook page, or you can use that all-important Twitter handle, which is @Morning Live SABC. We now take a short break.